All right, hello and welcome to an edition of COH Hardmic. I'm your host, Jordan Brooks, here with my co-host and fellow Team Park Angle member, one half of the tag team champions, Christian Crude. Crude, how you doing tonight? Okay, awesome. That was sick. So I guess he's not here. What are you
Yo,
doing, you fucking goof?
I'm that nervous.
Nervous for
Camera
what? We
shy.
do this every we
Big,
do this every
big,
week.
big camera shy guy.
I see. But with that in mind, we are hosting Hard Mike as our normal hosts and general
Van
manager.
man.
The Van Man, yeah, enter Van Man, is not here tonight because he's in a van, and that's our faults apparently.
Old
Um,
crackhead.
so yeah, since old crackhead's not here to host, we decided to take over hosting duties ourselves. And our first guest has made his way to the studio, and it's the meat. I believe is still what they're calling him, Townsend. Townsend, welcome to Hard Mike. How you doing? I feel like it's been a while.
I'm doing all right. I've got some wins under my belt. I
Big
mean,
bro.
I opened up the show card today. You know how it is. You see who you're facing. You see what's happening. And to my surprise, Don Vacon still got a fucking job here. And I was facing Alex Surefire, so I was beating two fucking losers, of course. So it's a paycheck. Now, let's just talk about the shambles that there was this fucking show today. Really? Like, however long ago, when I was head of security, this shit wouldn't have flown. This shit wouldn't have flew, would it? This wouldn't have happened.
You know,
But Swift made,
I don't tend to agree with that sort of thing, but you're absolutely
well,
right. This show was a mess. This show
this
was
was a
from
fucking
top to
mess.
bottom.
This show was a damn travesty, and whose fault was it? It wasn't Perk Angle's fault. Sure as
Nope.
hell wasn't my fault. It was Ryan Swift's fault. Now, where I'll draw the line on bullshittery, and there was a lot of bullshittery on this show, was when Honorbound attacked. Now, I'm not too happy with that. That shit shouldn't fly at all. But I'll tell you why it did. It's because Ryan Swift's a weak leader, and more importantly, Ryan Swift doesn't fucking care. Honorbound attacking COH does more for the bottom line of Ryan Swift than anyone else, because you're going to tune in tomorrow and you're going to watch Honorbound and you're going to watch Ryan Swift, where the attention's all on him, because that's all this has been. And I think there's a lot of points that you, as Perk Angle, have made. And that is that Ryan Swift only cares about himself, and he wants everyone and the show to revolve around him. And it's not really working out. Now, I'm sure that if he wasn't in some fucking van, he'd be crawling and begging me to come back as head of security. He'd be crawling and begging. Maybe he might even apologize. But I was going to have the great pleasure of telling him no. He's fucked up this show, and, if this was the UK government we call a vote of no confidence in, it's been a shambles. I mean, we're looking towards now my crowning moment at King of the Ring, and I want this show to be fucking sturdy and ready for it. What am I gonna be king of if this shit continues? That's my question I'm asking Ryan Swift, and that's why I'm so annoyed about the state of this fucking show.
And that's very fair. That's very fair. And you brought up the King of the Ring, and obviously that tournament kicked off. It kicked off tonight. We saw Jarek versus Christian Blake, JT taking on Breon, and the two people who advanced tonight were Jarek and JT. And obviously, you being on the other side of the bracket, you've got some ways to go still.
Oh, you got a big man.
so with you being in this King of the Ring and obviously being confident in winning, who do you expect to see lined up across from you when you make it to that final stretch? In your words, since you are going to be king, who do you expect to be the guy who opposes you in that match?
I'll say who I want, because I think who I want is going to be the people that win it. Now, firstly, I can't change facing Alex Surefire, but Alex Surefire will be round 1, easy pickings. Round 2, it's either Brett or CB, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong.
No, CB fought tonight. CB lost to Jarek tonight.
CB did lose. That's true.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's probably going to be Brett advancing whoever the fuck the other guy is. I forget. My apologies. But then finals, there's a lot of people that could be there. It's Jericho or Brian Johnson. Now,
Brian?
Yeah, Brian.
Brian.
Oh, Brian?
Who do I want to face out? Jericho, Brian in the finals. Who would be the
Brian? Brian lost to JT. JT did beat Brian.
Fuck, you're right. You're fucking right. I've been fucking drinking.
You paid a lot of attention to this match card tonight.
I've been drinking. I'm so sorry.
If anyone should be forgetting things that happened tonight, it's JT, not you.
Oh, fuck it.
JT's the one that got jumped.
I've been thinking too much about Ryan Swift. Now, I wanted to face Brian. That's what the point I was making. Then JT, I don't want to fight him at all because that means I'll have to listen to his hype man Psycho fucking G go on and 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 on. So let's just give me fucking Jarek, and I'm gonna fucking go.
Let's go.
Right, well, so I appreciate your vote of confidence, and I hope the couple brews don't get in the way of your smooth sailing to success. I appreciate you showing up tonight, Townsend. And
speaking of Psycho fucking G.
Speaking of Psycho fucking G,
Psycho fucking G.
That is our next guest.
Is he drunk?
Psycho fucking.
Is he
I
drunk?
believe he did. I believe he did say he was drinking. I believe.
Yeah. No, you genuinely should probably go chill for the rest of the night, there, bud.
Listen, after everything that happened,
no,
I'd be drinking too.
Yeah.
So
no.
Yeah. But G. Tonight was an interesting night. For you, you had JT had a really big win tonight, which I'm sure you are thrilled about. Considering.
Oh no, that was amazing. I loved every second of that one. That was a great time. Great time. You'll love to see Justin Tyler beating someone who I knew he was better than since day one. I said JT was going to find a way to beat Brian. He did. And now look at this. Look at this. I don't know who he's going to face. I don't know where JT's at right now. More than likely, like myself, he is probably sick.
It's Jarek next week. Yes.
Okay.
Or not next week.
The guy who thinks. Okay. The guy who thinks he's the star of the show. Got it. Okay.
That is a claim he has made repeatedly. Yes.
What about your loss? You talked about JT's win, but what about your loss against Jordan Shadows tonight, Mr. Psycho fucking G?
You mean a guy who finally decided to show up after several months after realizing, hey, look, I'm facing a guy that I know I can beat. Crazy, bro. Like, it's fucking sad, dude. You know what? That's fine. I fucking lost. But it took you fucking months to get off your fucking ass and actually do something. That's disappointing. And Shadows, I know you're fucking here. Go on and fucking unmute. Be all pissy. Because if you do this shit, if you do this stupidity of, yo, I'm a half-ass everything, you're gonna fucking lose to Brett. And you know that. So what the fuck is this shit? What the fuck? I don't understand this. I really don't. So what is it?
Well, Shadows,
you want to do something because I'm the contender of the TV title?
About people who make heroes out of fucking villains.
Why do something now? Why do something now against me?
Because I'm on a brand that cares about professional fucking wrestling.
Ass by Tyler Jones. Huh? What was that? I'm sorry. I hear you making stupidity.
No, I'm speaking facts. I'm not here about this entertainment bullshit.
Facts?
I'm here about.
Do you see me entertaining you?
Yeah.
No, I'm calling you out on your BS once again. So what do you want? What is this? What is this? You want to half-ass everything. You want to join a brand that actually cares about professional wrestling. Your first few matches here, you got your ass whipped. But then you see a guy that you know, cut from the same cloth, me. You decide, yo, maybe now I should give a fuck. You decide then to actually do something with your life. I'm proud of you for once. I'm fucking proud of you. I thought you were a fucking waste of space with Future Shock, but this on God is a new low even for you. Genuinely, go fuck yourself.
Why would I care about any one of you? when all you guys do is be fake. I am here to bring real.
I'm being fake. How am I being fake right now?
Gerald,
how am I being fake right now?
For the past 2 years,
as your
Gerald,
friend, I'm
damn.
calling you
Gerald.
out on your BS.
He called him
Gerald,
Gerald.
I get you're calling me on my BS, but let me say something to you because I hated myself for what I did to you and JT. But here's the thing.
You did? That's crazy.
But
That's
here's
crazy.
the thing.
You
I don't
apologize
do
to
this
JT
fight
or me.
for the rest of my life. I don't want to do this fight for the rest of my career.
What fight? What fight? I'm calling you out on your BS, and you need to prepare for fucking Brett. If you can do what you did tonight on a consistent basis, you'll be fucking fine. But instead, if you decide to fucking choke, and I know you're really good at that, you will lose.
Didn't you choke tonight? Yeah, people like to bring up my losing streak. Guess what? It happens in this business. We're not always Billy
I
Badass.
lost to a guy that I knew damn well could fucking beat me.
I mean,
a guy who, right now, I'm ashamed of losing to you because you're an inconsistent fuck. An inconsistent fuck who is almost fucking fired.
These idiotic people who are just going to change their flavor of the month every single frickin' month. Why would I care?
Well, that's why it's called flavor of the month, because it's every single month.
We get it.
Yeah, dude, don't you know, like, fucking chocolate chip was one flavor of the month one day, dude? Yeah.
So I got a question for I guess the both of you in this case, because it does seem like there's a little bit of unsettled issues here, and obviously
I did not change who I was. You changed who you were. There's a difference between you and I.
I changed. I changed. I grew up. I got done seeing and dealing with
a little pussy.
Oh, I became a pussy. How? How?
Dude,
Who called JT out on this shit?
Where's the Psycho G that would go out there and break necks? Where's the Psycho G that would come to my house and try to kill me? I didn't see that out there.
That guy's preparing for a fucking TV title match. The guy talking to me right now, though, is an inconsistent fuck. So, can I go now? Can I leave?
At least
can I go to fucking bed?
It's all on you, G. Come a little bit.
Listen, I think.
Christ, man.
Where you going, G?
I just
I want to go to bed.
It's fucking Dusty Thursday, mate.
It is Dusty Thursday.
Up? Yes, sir.
You love to hear it.
Man, you know, when I told them that they would have birthday tickets, and I made sure that
I scared the shit out
I
of
didn't know what they were going to do.
I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, listen, I wasn't ready for all that, man.
I just wanted to make sure that they knew everything about the building and that they knew every exit.
Yeah, Tone, I don't need your explanations. As a matter of fact, I would get to you later tonight, because right now I kind of want to bring the attention to Cutthroat Inc., who, showed up on COH tonight. And,
shut up.
That's my guy. That's my guy over there.
That's your guy.
Your guy? Your guy?
Your guy.
Mine.
Your guy.
My fella.
You
fella guy.
You did some damage tonight, Did some real damage.
You broke a TV. Someone broke a TV.
Dave's here. Dave, you're here, right?
Oh, Joel.
Dave's here.
Hey. That's the fella. So,
I would apologize to Swift for breaking the TV, but I don't care. I mean, we already had ABH breaking once.
He's in his fucking van, bro.
I mean, technically, actually, you know what? I'd like to correct it. I didn't break the TV. JT broke the TV. He was being pretty careless out there.
What a bastard.
Yeah.
Lots of people depend on that TV to see what's going on.
Yeah, they have to watch it from a really awkward angle. It's very
maybe that's why Tanza was a bit confused on what happened. Because he could watch the TV, because JT broke it.
Cracking it.
Yeah, there was a big crack in it.
Damn.
Big crack.
It's gonna be alright, Townsend. We got you. We'll Cutthroat Inc. will supply a TV for the COH locker.
Generous guys here at Cutthroat Inc.
We do that, We do that, right?
I wish Swift would get us a new TV. All he did was get a weird van. I don't really understand.
Hey, Jordan, are you aware that we pack a chainsaw?
Pack a chainsaw?
Are you aware of that?
I was not aware of that.
We might even skin their ass raw.
If
my day keeps going this way, I just might break something tonight.
You gonna break something?
Maybe.
Oh man, Is it going to be another
Give me
TV?
something to break.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like you broke the Texas boys pretty good earlier on. You and those Bangarang.
Yeah, I'm a big Bangarang fan, to be honest.
Big
Bangarang fan.
Big Dalton Castle guy.
Yeah, yeah. Him and the boys, they go hard, you know. You know how it is.
You know, is that thing you're going to break some hearts? You know, boys, let's go break some hearts.
Yeah. Big heartbreaker guy.
You know, the
What's
two
up,
of you did beat the shit out of the Texas boys, and I can't help but feel like that was I don't know, it felt a little personal, man.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just me, but that felt a little personal. You beat the hell out of them pretty good. There was a lot of chair shots, like a lot of chair shots. And
Well,
JT,
yeah, you know,
he's king of the ring. He's the king of the ring. He beat his ass. Dave broke a TV with Justin Tyler.
Death by Justin Tyler, I guess. All right. So, like, these guys, they come on here, they're just, why didn't we get drafted to Honor Bound? Because Honor Bound doesn't want you. But yet, you still want to show up at the pay-per-view. Oh, sorry. The pay-per-view. Resurgence.
That's correct. No, that's the correct word. You got it.
Yeah, you had it.
No, I said it.
Yeah.
And I just want them to know that if they show up, we're going to kick their fucking teeth down the back of their throats. They're going to meet Polar Bear, Fred Durst, and they're going to lay on the ground for a 1, 2, 3. There's nothing much more to it. But I'm really glad that Tone White let us come into the building tonight just so we could make the Texas boys relevant again. Man, Cutthroat Inc. is just inspiring. Look at Dave over there being inspiring. Look at
Hey,
him.
Dave.
Even put someone on TV. What a guy.
Dave, why don't you tell us? Why don't you tell us how inspiring you are, Dave? Give us some words. You know, some inspiration for the rest of this audience. For all those people who are going to be on after you. Inspire them, Dave.
Okay, so this is, you know what? I'll do one better. I'll tell people how to be as inspirational as me. What you do is first step, and this is the only step really. # watch ammo.
Very good step. I agree with that. Tuesdays, 4 p.m. Eastern. You got anything else there? Or is it just ammo?
Absolutely rock hard comment. Absolutely fly. I could take down a bus. I could take down a bus.
Down a bus.
Yes.
Rock on.
Ammo gets bitches.
Speaking of ammo, because I'm a good guy, and you guys, you know, from Honor Bound really have made tonight a little bit more interesting. I'm going to quickly give a shout out to the fact that, you know, the Mountain, Ichi, gonna be here from Ammo at Honor Bound tomorrow night.
The Mountain?
The Mountain.
The fucking mountain.
The fucking Mountain.
You know, big, 7'1".
7'1". Built like a brick shithouse.
I heard he's a big bridge guy.
He is a big bridge guy.
Big bridge guy. Loves bridges. Loves his kids, except for that one.
Tomorrow, you know what Ichi's gonna do? Ichi's gonna become #1 contender. And I'm here for it.
4 ammo. 4 ammo. Man.
4 ammo.
4 ammo. But we keep it rolling, don't we? We keep it rolling.
We gotta keep on rolling.
And we gotta go to the next person on here, don't we? And that would be
the next person was part of that triple threat earlier tonight, and a member of the King of the Ring tournament. It is none other than Alex Surefire. Surefire, how you feeling after tonight? You feel like that was just a one-off? You know, you're feeling good about the tournament still, or
you are right. You are right. I'm not down on my luck. You know, these past few weeks, I've just been scouting. It's all focused for the tournament. You know, I don't see a reason as to worry. I don't see a reason as to fret. All I've been doing the past few weeks is going out there, enjoying myself, giving a show for the people, and stealing the show each and every single night. I gave the people a great match tonight. I gave them a great match when it was me, Shadows, and Townsend. And then next week, it'll just be me and Townsend. No Don Vachon to get in the way, because let's be real, I'm surprised that he still has a fucking job.
You're far from
but nonetheless. But let's be real. Tomorrow you should tune in to Honor Bound as a plug. That is a plug. I think you should all tune in. But next week, you should all tune in for what will steal the show. Me versus Townsend in the King of the Ring tournament. And you know, when I become king, I will be the king of the people and the king that these people deserve. And that's just, flat out statement. That's all I have to say.
All right, so Surefire, I respect that. I respect that you're trying to be for the people. It's always good to be for the people. And if you were to become king and be king of the people, what is it that you believe the people need from you? Obviously, if you're on top, you got the crown on your head, people are calling you king, you're a big deal, and you want to be a king that represents the people. How would you represent the people? What do you want to do?
Becoming the world champ.
Becoming world champ.
I need to go on one last run to show that these people that I can still be the top guy. And when I do, it'll prove that I am still one of the best in this ring. And that's that.
How long you been wrestling, Surefire? How many years you been in COH for?
More than you and Brooks combined. So it's a good amount.
God damn, give it up to Surefire, don't you, bro? Give a little head right up.
That's an inspiration.
That was great.
But you know who is inspirational? Dave Henderson. That was an inspiration. He did give me some of inspiration beforehand. So kudos to him.
Yeah, we appreciate Dave around you.
But
and I appreciate your goals. And I hope to make a run. I'd love to see you succeed, Surefire. I feel like Townsend's a big challenge, but if you can get over that challenge, there's nothing stopping you from becoming king. So.
Oh yeah. But let's head on to the next guest.
All right, are you a host?
No, but I might as well help you guys move it along.
I appreciate that. And we're going to move it along. Since we're moving it along, I guess we should stick with the theme of the King of the Ring guys, why don't we talk to one of our own crew? I feel like it's been a little bit too long since we're talking about our own. Yeah, one of our own. I got a sneaking suspicion there is a fine ass man in some Daisy Dukes in the building.
Oh my god.
Yes, sir.
I'm addicted to Viagra.
Maple, is that you?
Hello.
That is none other than the booty short bandit himself. Brett Curtis.
Oh my god.
Brett, tonight, Team Perk Angle, clean sweep once again. That's not clean sweep.
Yep.
Pretty usual. But next week, you yourself are going to be taking on the singles role, and you know who you're chasing. You are chasing none other than who's he fighting again? I totally forgot.
Man, I don't care, man.
It's Jordan Shadows.
Jordan Shadows.
Kind of mid, if I'm being honest.
Kind of mid. You're absolutely right. Kind of mid.
So,
and his mind seems to be elsewhere. He seems to be kind of mad at Psycho G, and I don't know what that was all about. But they want.
Brett, I got a couple questions for you. Brett. Yeah. First question: what you be popping backstage? I be seeing you. You be looking hard. What you be popping?
Yeah, you know what I be popping. I was sitting in the back of my little chair, popping Viagra.
Brett does have a little chair in our locker room, by the way. Just a little chair.
It's like a little stool. It's red. It's like a bright red. It's real nice. A little pillow on it.
A little throne.
Little throne.
Yeah.
It's your little throne. Talk about little thrones. You will be getting you a big throne when you win this King of the Ring, brother. You will be getting you a big throne. When you be popping all the Viagra on. All the Viagra.
We talked about being the big throne and being the king, and obviously, Brett, you are going to be the king because listen. I gotta respect other people. I gotta acknowledge they're gonna try and give you some competition, but at the end of the day,
that's fine.
You ever seen a man rock them Daisy Dukes quite like Brett Curtis?
As hard as he does.
Just don't have.
I'm tripped out of my mind, and next week I'll fight someone that got all their clothes from Goodwill. It's
Bro, why you wear a suit to the ring? Can anybody answer that for me? Does anybody know why he wearing a suit for?
Yeah.
He's trying to hide the fact that he got no bitches. It's just
I feel like it would be hard to wear a suit to the ring. I don't feel like
he kind of look like a school shooter, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, buddy.
Oh, Brett, I got one more question for you. Before I'm gonna just let you talk for a little bit, right?
All right.
Big Perk got jumped tonight in catering. It was gross. It was gross. It was a disgusting display that was hard to
started
Jay
vomiting.
Jones. I'm gonna be honest. Jay Jones got to be one of the dumbest motherfuckers that ever watched this ringer. Oh my god, dude! I had text him
right now.
Let me tell you
But-
something. Let me tell you something.
All right.
So, all right, they had a steel cage match. You know, J Mama injured him. You know, it is what it is. It's what happens in a steel cage match. You get injured, and then, you know, just be like that sometimes. And then he had the audacity to call out J Mama. What? He already took care of you, big dog. And then I jumped him. You know what I'm saying? I had to protect J Mama, and then I beat him next week. And then he lost again this week. Got pinned by J Mama, and then he decided to attack him. Oh my god! Does he not understand what's going to happen? This dude is
I feel
dumb.
like there's a
Why
pattern.
attack him in the first place?
Yeah,
I don't think he
listen.
understands.
And you know, I know we're not known for being the smartest people around here, but you
We're
know,
pretty smart.
yeah. But I passed math class at least a couple times, and I learned, you know, what patterns. In patterns, things that keep happening over and over again, they tend to keep happening.
You learn about patterns in math.
Yeah. It was there was a whole unit on patterns. Do you guys not have the pattern unit?
Man, what I learned about motherfucking algebra, man. How what pattern do, man?
Have you ever used algebra before?
Man,
You know,
A plus. Nah, bro. Go on.
anyways, I'm gonna do some real quick algebra for you. All right. Brett Curtis plus King of the Ring equals King of Ass Brett Curtis, and that's what we're all doing.
We got ass.
So Brett, before we let you get on with your night and slay some more wonderful women in them fine ass denim booty shorts. Daisy Dukes. You got any final words for the people here on Dursty Thursday? You got anything else to say? No.
No.
Actually, I want to talk about a little something. I don't know how.
All right.
I want to talk about a little. I want to go step back a few steps. G was talking and stuff. That little fun stuff. He said, I want to point this out. He said, if he did that, what he did tonight to G, he would be just fine. Bro still sucks. That match sucked. Oh my god. What are you talking about?
Match was trash.
They're both trash. What? Just because both of you are trash doesn't mean what? Oh my god! You can't compare trash to the GOAT. That's just not
It's
something
okay,
you
bro.
can do.
It's okay. It's okay, bro. It's okay.
I mean, oh my god! And then what do you got to deal with? Who? Townsend next week faces Surefire. Oh my god, that's another snore.
So Brett, actually, I got one more question for you because you brought it up, and now I feel like I need to ask you. Townsend and Surefire are fighting, and you're going to have to fight the winner of that because we know you're making it to that next round.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Do you have a preference on who the hell you'd want to deal with between them two? Because Townsend is, well, he's fat.
He's big.
Yeah, and Surefire is you know he's a little cracky.
He looks a little crackhead.
If I face Townsend, I'm just simply smack the fat off him and smack the meat out of his mouth.
Yo, if you smack the fat, I kind of want you to fight Townsend now because I would love to see a skinny Townsend.
Yeah. And then I got Surefire. I'll just simply smack the ugly off him. Bro is ugly.
My Townsend.
All right. Sounds good. And thank you very much, Brett. I appreciate you coming in here and enlightening us. Absolutely legendary stuff here from the man. And
man, I ain't know Viagra could rub off on me.
You can stay. You don't have to leave. We're gonna move on to the next person though. We gotta keep this show rolling. Next up, we're going to talk to who you want to talk to next. Brett, who you want to talk to next?
Brett, who you trying to talk to?
Yeah, who you trying to talk to?
Man, I'll be honest with you, man. I don't know.
All right, who are you trying to talk to?
Let's talk to the dude who got his shit rocked by, I forgot the dude's name, some black dude in a cage. Adam Richards.
That guy with the weird hair. That guy has some weird hair.
Adam Richards.
Big Mac Jackson is the name I got for my headset.
Max and Jackson.
Oh yeah, they did.
But either way, one of the two men preparing for this MMA bout and had a fight in the backyard today. Adam Richards. So Richards, the first question I have for you, going out of this is how did that backyard thing get organized? What was the What happened there?
Well, I mean, Ryan Swift wanted us to show what we were able to do in an actual fight.
Right.
There's no arenas or anything that was available to us at the time. So we had to go out and get our license to fight in someone's backyard. It was a long process, but we got there and we fought in some random dude's backyard. It was great.
Oh, we actually know the name of the guy's backyard, don't we, Brooks?
Yeah. That was the owner of that backyard was named Doc Cruz. He's an old friend. But I'm glad that you went to the backyard and showed your stuff. And again, you did pick up the win. Both you and Devlin had got taken a few ugly shots, threw a couple back, and moving forward, how confident are you feeling going into a fight of this style with someone like Devlin? This is not your stereotypical matchup.
It's not a thing of confidence anymore. It's just a matter of me getting to where I used to be. Because I if you'll allow me, Brooks, I have a few things that I'd like to get off my chest real quick. Is that okay with you?
Of course.
Okay. So for a little while, and still am to this point, I feel like I'm a joke to this company. I'm a joke to this brand. Because when I was let me talk, Crude. Okay, it's not your time to talk. You've talked your shit enough. Let me talk. So shut your fucking mouth. Now, when I was in Honor Bound, after Psycho G left and he was supposedly the heart of Honor Bound, I kind of took that role upon myself, and I kind of was the heart of Honor Bound. I reached heights that I never thought I would reach. Won the world championship. Everything fell down. You know how all that went. And then went on a real good run, being a champion again as a national open weight. And then I just, lost the title, didn't get my rematch, and then I got traded here to Code of Honor. And that's when I got put in this tag team with Devlin O'Brien. And at the time, I was kind of lost. I didn't know what I was supposed to do. What am I supposed to do? This is a new place for me. This is new surroundings, new people. What am I supposed to do? So I decided that I'd be funny. Try to be funny. Try something new to make people watch the show, to appease to people, to entertain people. But all that did is make me the biggest joke on Code of Honor. And I could blame that on everybody else. I could throw blame around, but really it's my fault. It's my fault because I'm the one who put my faith in other people's hands. It's my fault that I trust people too easily, like I did with Devlin O'Brien. And since I've come here to Code of Honor, the only thing that's happened to me is that I've been walked on, I've been made fun of, I've been treated like I'm some sort of low-carder. And again, that is my fault. I will not put the blame on anybody else but me, because I allowed myself to get here. And now that I'm done with this bullshit that I was doing with Devlin O'Brien, which first of all, no, I knew it wouldn't work in the first place, because Devlin is just, he's just some dude who doesn't want to play well with others, because he seems to think that no one can be on his level. Or no one can take down the big Devlin O'Brien. No one can be as good as the old timers. You know what, Devlin? The only thing I tried to do, man, honestly, the only thing I tried to do was be your friend. And what you did is treating me like shit. So now I'm coming in this MMA fight with you, and I have a lot of built up frustration. I have a lot of anger. I have a lot of things that I need to get off of my shoulders. And when we meet in that ring, I'm going to dish it all up. I'm going to dish it up. all on you. Okay?
Mm.
And when I do dispose of you, I put my fate in my own hands. And I get back to where I was supposed to be. That's what I needed to say. Is there any more questions you need to ask me?
You know,
I got a
have
question.
no, Crude, I got a
Oh,
really
wait,
long follow-up for you.
wait,
No, I got
okay.
a question. I feel like this is important. I'm coming off the back of what he just said.
Richard,
You brought up a very good point, Richards. You said very clearly that all you tried to do was be his friend. You put a lot of faith into Devlin. You put a lot of trust into Devlin. You made the effort to try and make something out of nothing because you were given a role you weren't used to in a place you weren't used to, and that's fair. It's absolutely fair. So my question to you, to follow that all up, is you think if Devlin would have dropped the tough guy act, if Devlin would have swallowed his pride and just tried, do you think this would be happening right now? Do you think you'd be in the position you're in, where you and Devlin are having to fight?
I don't
this
because
MMA.
Devlin like taking off that big tough guy thing. It's not a reality for him. It just isn't. I don't know what it is. I've tried so fucking hard to get through to this man, to get through his thick fucking skull. But the only thing that he has in his head is, oh, I've tagged other people before and they've all turned on me. Well, no fucking shit if you treat everybody this way. And yeah, if Devlin would actually look beyond himself and actually burst that big ego, fucking fuck, man, I got no words. I got no fucking words for him. That's how disappointed I am in Devlin O'Brien. I'm a loss for words. Honestly,
That's very fair.
Well, I got one final question for you, Adam Richards. As you've seen in the past, you have had your problems with tag team partners, haven't you? I mean, well, you got
APH.
where are you getting with this, Fruit?
Maybe you should have.
their fault, hasn't it? APH and Devlin, it's always their fault. But there is some blame to lie on you, isn't there, Mr. Adam Richards?
Have you listened to what I've been saying, Crude? Or are you just, you just don't give a fuck about anybody else but the people that are around you, right? Because you don't listen to what I just said. Because I just said that I'm not throwing any blame around but myself.
Whoa.
Listen, okay, Brent, listen, okay? I don't need to have you in my ear when I already have this piece of shit in my ear. So how about you shut up and me Crude talk, okay?
I'm a good guy. He's a good guy.
This is the problem. This is the problem because for the last few months, all this has been is the Perk Angle show. And let me tell you something, we're all fucking tired of it. We're all fucking tired of it, and nobody's here for it anymore because we're fucking tired of it. Other people want to have their spots on this show. Other people want to have their time in the main event. But the only thing is, it's always it's always about Perk Angle. And if it's
maybe everyone else should just up their game then, and then this.
That is true.
We're not in the main event. We didn't main event this show. We're on the sidelines right now. We're just holding the tag titles. Brett's in the King of the Ring. J Mamba's having his time in the spotlight.
Yeah, we're tired of it too.
You're tired of it. The fans aren't. They love us.
The fans like you. Okay, what fans are you talking about?
My mom.
Are you just like closing your eyes during a match and you don't see the fan? You just like
my mom like me.
You cover your ears. I don't want to watch it.
My mom.
Come on, the people love us.
My grandma like me too.
Ooh.
Well, Richards,
are we done here?
Or are we
going to continue?
I was just going to say, if you have anything else that you want to get off your chest, here and now, please feel free. Otherwise, we do have to move on. We do have to talk to your opponents.
Move on. You know what? Move on, because I'm tired of this shit.
Big old booby chest. Big old booby chest.
I know that for cheap again.
I don't even know what you're getting at anymore.
Hey, let's go. You know what? Let's move on to the Team Perk Angle show. J Mamba.
No, because we do have to talk to Devlin.
Yeah, we got it.
I want to talk to Devlin.
No.
I want to talk to Devlin.
It doesn't really matter. But Devlin is part of the show. Devlin does need to be addressed. So Devlin, you heard from Richards. Richards clearly upset with not only you, but you in particular. How are you feeling about all this, Devlin? How do you feel about everything that he just said?
I feel that his story was so sad. I feel so sorry for him. You know, he come in here thinking he could make friends because he's the new guy. He wanted to show off and be funny. Yeah, when you tag with me, I don't like that sort of shit. That's just irritating. If you were just yourself, like you were in Honor Bound, maybe it could have worked. But sadly, you had to try to be my friend and try to be funny. You even made a fucking top and shirt for us. Like, no, just no. It's just sad. It really is. And he thinks because if he, he's going to beat me and then he's going to be back to where he is. That's kind of not how it works. Because I'm gonna win this fight, obviously. You might have the experience, but you're fighting an Irish guy. I know how to throw some fucking punches.
That is true.
I mean, I got a question for you, Devlin. In this steel cage that we have put up for this mixed martial arts bout, there are a couple more rules put in place than there are in a four-sided ring, aren't there? Do you think that goes to your disadvantage? Because you're a little bit of a rule breaker, aren't you, Mr. Devlin O'Brien?
Look, if the ref doesn't see it, it's not gonna, nothing's gonna happen, is there? If the ref is distracted by someone,
What you gonna do? What you mean by that? Gonna kiss him?
I'm just saying, hey, if the ref gets distracted and I see my opportunity,
You gonna do what? You gonna kiss him? You gonna smooch him?
No. So, all right. I have a question for you. Will you be going to this match intoxicated? And if so, will you get stronger? Does the alcohol make you stronger? Since you are Irish.
Okay, that's a bit bias and everything that you're going towards here.
Yep, you're
I like
Irish.
to drink and all, yes, but it doesn't make me fucking stronger. I just like to drink. It
So, Devlin,
it gets my blood flowing. Like you guys, you probably like running around in circles because you're always getting yourself hyped. Yeah, you guys love getting yourself hyped up by running around in fucking circles.
No, I sit in a chair, Papa.
Bro, I don't got the cardio for that, bro.
No, I don't know, bro.
You ever watch Crew in a match that goes longer than 10 minutes? Crew
I
can't run.
don't have stamina, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like running. I like just sitting there.
Devlin, you did mention a very interesting point, and I guess this brings me full circle to the MMA fight one more time now that my co-hosts here have gotten a little sidetracked. Richards does present an experience advantage, and Richards also possesses a little bit of a speed advantage to your size and strength that you may have on him. So, with those things being, as cut and dry as they are, on a piece of paper, when you look at the fight, do you think that there is anything in specific that you need to prepare for, that you're worried about that Richards may have over you going into this MMA style of match? Do you think there is anything that you need to watch for?
I'm already training and everything, trying to get my kind of speed of dodging and not trying to take the punches like we would back in the days. I don't want them to start landing cheap shots and all that. And also probably, as he pointed out last week, submissions. Trying to tap me out that kind of way, try to get out of them scenarios so that sort of thing doesn't happen. Like it almost happened tonight with my opponent. He tried to pull some sort of thing. I was like, yeah, no, I better get back up on my feet and start getting my fist in that fucking boy's face. And that's what happened.
Running in circles can help you get away from submissions.
Shut up, but what?
Are you gonna? You got any training? Like, what kind of training are you doing for this match?
Yeah, what kind of training? You weightlifting? You said cardio. What kind of cardio?
Hey Devlin, when you be put in a submission, just remember there's no rope breaks.
It is true. There's no rope breaks. This
No
is
rope
a
breaks.
this is
No
a daily
shit.
game.
Again, that's why I'm training. I'm going
Yes, it
against some people who know submissions. I'm just
Exactly.
trying to
So I'm
fucking
just
find out.
helping you with your training, give you some new
No,
knowledge.
you're not
Have you
fucking
ever-
helping with
And
my
you don't
training.
smile.
Because, hey, motherfucker, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You're not even meant to be on this hard mic. Why the fuck are you even here?
Because I was on the show, I jumped
I
in the
don't
tank.
give. Yeah, you attack people. How
Oh,
sad.
The black
Shut
invites me every
get the
week before I
fuck.
show
Get
up.
the fuck out of here.
This
Okay.
Irish-British rivalry pretty
So,
crazy.
so Devlin, thank you for all this, and good luck with everything with Richards. And I hope maybe at the end of this MMA fight, the two of you can find some sort of mutual respect.
I hope at the end of this MMA fight, you can find that pot of gold called Adam Richards.
Okay, so Crude, back to the Lucky Charms jokes, and us back to the regularly scheduled hard mic. As you know, Crude, you did bring up a good point earlier. It is, Richards may not very much enjoy this next segment, but I think the 3 and now 4 of us personally probably will very much enjoy this segment, as it's time to talk to the 4th member of Team Perk Angle, the man who pinned Jay Jones.
Well, it is a blue idea. It is a blue idea.
Little man.
That is Big Perk. So Big Perk, all you, my man. All you. Take it away.
First off, excuse me for my missing a part of my class week. I had to go to an ear appointment because a lot of people screaming in my goddamn ears on this hard night.
They do get loud. They do be getting loud.
They are annoying. Really
So
aggressive.
after my hard fight match winter, of course, I had to go to an ear appointment. So I missed hard mic. Thank you guys for backing me up too. Wait, I was already gonna say that I wanted to challenge Windsor, and that still stands. I still want to challenge Windsor. Thank you guys. But there's a few things that went right, and then there's a few things that went wrong. Firstly, let's go to the things that went right before I have to insult some people. Firstly, Windsor, other guy, Preppy. Yeah, you guys lost. I don't know what to say about that. Yeah, you lost.
That's just Team Perk Angle.
Predictable. Pretty predictable. It wasn't too standard. It's pretty much the standard Team Perk Angle 6-man tag team matches. Swift chanting that they're gonna win. Them hitting multiple triple power bombs on me or any of us, and then
People
we win.
really love that triple power bomb against us. Huh?
Exactly. Like,
because they're ugly.
What do we do to you?
It is because they're ugly. That's for sure.
And let's start getting into the bad. Firstly, this one motherfucker did not let me go outside. Me, Crude, Brett, we all wanted to help out Brooks because before then you saw the tear gas, Masuda arson, that happened. I wanted to help out.
Our gas mask.
You never know what could happen. You never know if freaking Cliff Garnett could come out and attack him, but no, they barred us from doing so. That pissed me off. Look at how much dangerous stuff happened tonight. Brooks could have gotten hurt. You saw what happened right after the match.
Brooks could have died.
I couldn't even get my armbands on. I don't know if you saw that. My armbands, I couldn't even get that. They wouldn't let me backstage. Yeah, I didn't get my elbow pad, my armband. No, I was kind of disappointed. What if I got like canvas burn on my elbow?
What if he got shot in his elbow?
What if he got gunned down in the streets of LA? What would have happened then?
I don't think we were in LA tonight, but you get the
point. Where were we?
I don't know.
Texas?
No, I'll be honest, man. I'll just be driving and I end up here.
We were in Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah,
Texas.
So Big Perk. I think there's another obvious glaring thing that happened tonight that I kind of want to address with you that Brett brought up earlier, and we've kind of pointed out. It seems like Jay Jones has gone on the offensive.
I'm heated about that. When I got out of the room, went to go treat myself to a nice steak after a hard-fought victory tonight, of course. So then Jay Jones does a promo, blah blah blah. He comes and attacks me, and guess what happens? Everybody starts cheering. You people cheer for the people who come and attack us, but when we try to fight back, it's a different story.
We're the bad guys.
So listen,
Like I said earlier, bunch of felonies tonight. We had a gas attack. We had arson. We had assault. Tora beat up a child. She was 11 years old.
Justice for Jess. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Justice for Jess.
But yeah,
they cheer credits, but they will cheer for Young Kings as shows.
But Big Perk, I got a question for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jay Jones has made these claims that he's going to get his hands on you, and he's going to do whatever he has to get his hands on you, as he showed tonight with his heinous, disgusting, awful assault on you in catering.
Unprovoked, also.
Unprovoked as well, yes. And with that in mind, what are you going to do about Jay Jones? What is the plan of attack to prevent Jay Jones from doing this again? Because, like, listen,
Team Perk Angle strategy meeting.
Yeah, Team Perk Angle strategy meeting. All right.
I mean, of course, I'm pretty sure JJ's not listening. He don't have the balls to listen to me. You know, he just attacks me from behind. That's all he does, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what we'll do is see. I'll pretend to tell like Swift, since he's not here either. Except he might be creeping us. So.
No, he's in his van. He's traveling already. He's got to make it to Honor Bound tomorrow. So.
Okay, so I'll pretend to tell Swift, tell JJ, that we're gonna have a match because that's what JJ's whole plan. One-on-one wrestling match. And then I'll just send him back to the hospital. Sure, he has a crush on one of the nurses or something. Sure, he'll get patched up real good, and I'll make sure he learns his lesson. But again, he plays these mind games with me, and they're not going to work. I have no interest in fighting him anymore. Tonight showed that I will always be better than you. So, I mean, if you want to go back to the hospital, I guess I can talk to you. I like talking.
Yeah, we like talking. Team Perk Angle, big conversation, guys. So here's what we'll do: is we'll announce it right now because I'm a good person. Next week, Jay Jones, since you have such a problem with Big Perk, and by proxy the rest of Team Perk Angle, we'll come talk to you. We'll have a conversation. We'll sort things out. I think Swift will be okay with that. I think Swift won't have a problem with that. And if anybody else does, Team Perk Angle will be going to the ring to have that conversation with Jay Jones. No, we're not setting people on fire. There have been enough felonies this week for a good month. So we're just gonna have a talk with Jay Jones.
Gas attack.
no gas either. Just conversation. Words. We're gonna light him up with our words.
Beat up their children.
No. I don't think JJ has children.
Oh.
Yeah,
feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think JJ has babies though.
No, he doesn't have any children.
Okay, so there we go. Next week, as announced live on Hardmic by me, Jordan Brooks, member of Team Perk Angle. Team Perk Angle is going to talk to Jay Jones.
Yeah.
Put that on a poster, Swift.
Fucking van, man.
Yeah, make it in your van.
You ugly, you stink.
Yeah, exactly. Please take a shower. I can smell you from the arena.
Good.
So that's pretty much. Wow.
Yeah, that is. But by orders of what I was left as hosting duties, I have to fulfill this contract, or else I don't get paid for the hosting. We do have to talk to everybody on the show, and somebody who is here tonight is somebody who we've had some ups and downs with lately, and I had a match with tonight, and I beat. It is Blackheart. So Blackheart.
That folks. Good fight. Good night.
No. This is not. No, we gotta talk to Blackheart. And there's still like Windsor on the tone. Yeah, we got people talking still. Yeah. So BH, come on down. You're the next contestant on Team Perk Angle.
Can we talk about how the whole gassing thing is a fucking horrible thing and should have not happened in the first fucking place?
No, it absolutely should not have happened. That was very dangerous for both you and I.
Yeah, for not only for us, but if I'm anyone, that's a lawsuit. That's a fucking
It really
lawsuit
is.
to happen. Like, that's like toxic like knockout gas or some shit that he gave the poor fucking Tanaka, and who fucking knows where Tanaka is.
Does anybody know where they are? Like, I know that Swift's not here doing stuff.
Exactly. Like, what the fuck happened to him? Like, we don't know what Marufuji's gonna do with him. Like, he's clearly
Marufuji's dead.
No, he got out of the house. Did you not see him?
I did not see him get out. Get out of the house.
He's clearly
I'm pretty sure he's not dead.
Clearly not sound of mind. Like, super. Y'all call me fucking insane.
You are pretty insane.
I mean, you call yourself daddy, man. That is kind of insane.
I'm trying to wean off of that. Give me a bit.
I appreciate that.
Sure.
Hold on a minute. You tell me you try to be normal? You picked up a book for once in your life? Hold on a minute. So today, right here, big dog.
BH. I guess. My next question to you is and I'm gonna try and be fair with this. You know, tonight I did beat you. It was a good match. It was competitive. But I did win. And with that in mind, with your title shot on the horizon, does that give you or Cliff any sort of doubts or any sort of odd feelings in your stomach, knowing that
it doesn't because you plot these things, right? You have to strategize out as a team.
Mm-hmm.
I know in the end, I'm not doing this just for myself. I'm doing this for Cliff. Because Cliff has always been overlooked. Not a lot of people care about him. Not a lot of people give a shit about him. And I hate that. I hate that he gets so overlooked. He's not had a single true chance. True, real, full-blooded chance to have something to his name in this company. And I'm gonna do my damnness to finally get that for him. Hell or high water. So I'm not doing this just for me. I'm doing this for him.
I have a question for you, BH. Do you think there's a reason why no one cares about Cliff? Do you think there's a reason why?
Give Biff a chance. I love Biff.
Not Biff. Cliff.
Huh?
BH. What's your answer to that? Do you think there's a reason why no one cares about this dude? This bum of a human being?
And this gum sucks.
It's not unless he's a bum. It's more that he's not appreciated as some for him to be. He's a very hard worker. I've seen what he does backstage. He puts a lot of work in this. He's very serious about this. He just hasn't had the chance to properly shine like other people have. No?
And why's that?
Right, he just explained. Right, this is
right. He just said that.
Right, you're creating an infinite loop. I see what you're doing here.
No. There must be a reason why he. I think you beat around the bush a little bit. I think you beat around the bush. I think you beat around the bush a little bit.
Okay.
I don't know.
BH, thank you for your time, and I appreciate you, even though we're a little slow.
It's fine. Y'all have a good evening. Do your
you too, man. You too. And good match.
Good match.
So
I love Biff.
it's still Cliff, not Biff. But moving on from that, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk to. Can we talk to who? Sorry,
Carlos Cova.
Yeah, so I was about to kick it to you. You read my mind, Big Perk. You read my mind. I was about to kick it to one half of the losing side of the main event tonight. That knockout kid. That is Carlos Corvo. Corvo.
Yeah.
No, wins. I got a schedule, man. God, let me do my thing.
Where the fuck are our notes, man? That's what's.
I have notes. You didn't take any because you don't pay attention.
You know me, man. I'm a little bit from
So Corvo, tonight the Money Mafia, the business, you and Eddie Reed, whatever you want to call him, you came up a little bit short against champion and challenger. How you feeling after a match like that? You guys did make it to the main event. Big spot for you two. How does that feel?
Well, I mean, feels good that we were on the main event. but sucks that things didn't turn out the way we actually wanted it to. I mean, who could have predicted that Tone was gonna just hit me with his what was it called? NF Tone, whatever nonsense it's called.
It's
like
whitewash. It's some
That's
nonsense name.
The whitewash.
Mercy kill.
I'm pretty sure it's the NF Tone. Let's not get out of
yeah.
hand here.
Whitewash them.
But anyways, I wasn't expecting him to try to hit me with that move 4 times in a row.
He did have that in the bag, yeah. So Corvo, obviously, you know, in a big spot like you guys were in tonight, in that attempt to kind of climb and ascend the ranks, you came up a little short. However, you guys still have been impressing in tag action and in singles as of late. So, you know, with that in mind, what's next for you? Like, what are you shooting for? What is the objective for the Knockout Kid moving forward? Do you have anything you got your eye on, or maybe anybody that should be watching their backs with how you and Eddie have been progressing lately?
I mean, as far as the tag team, we haven't done too bad, and obviously sometime down the line we will actually like a shot at those tag titles, but probably not right now, since there's other people in line for that. And as for singles, well, like there's still like 2 singles titles that in here that I wouldn't mind going for, but if I had to really put my eyes on the prize, sometime down the line, perhaps the world title.
Oh, fly too close to the sun, big dog.
You know, and that's very fair, and that is obviously a big claim, and it's never easy to make that claim for the world championship. So, Corvo, the 2 people who are, surrounding the world title picture right now, being Bill Dern and Tone White, if you were to, seeing that you fought them both tonight, who do you think has the best chance of walking out world champion come our next pay-per-view, come the big show? Do you think it's going to be Bill once again retaining that world title, or do you kind of lean towards Tone in this new whatever you want to call it that he's been presenting himself with and as?
Well, I mean, that new move in his arsenal has been doing wonders for Tone lately, but at the same time, Bill has shown to actually like persevere whenever his back is against the wall. So who really knows, in all honesty. But I suppose if I have to choose one of them, I'd probably say Bill might have the best chance.
It's a respectable answer. It's a respectable answer from a respectable man.
That is a very respectable
And so
answer.
I appreciate your time, Corvo, and I wish you good luck in chasing those dreams, chasing those dragons, and hopefully one day we do see you get that world title opportunity. And with that in mind, we got to talk to Bill's longtime partner and member of the losing trio tonight in that 6-man tag match. Current TV champion, the guy who J Mamba should be fighting for the title. I will die on that hill. It's not G. It's Oliver Windsor. It is Oliver Windsor.
What about G's fighting him for the title? That's what I mean.
Windsor, my friend. Welcome to Hardmic. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. I'm still a bit traumatized by Brett's trousers. Well, I live in trousers. Shorts.
You're staring about bulgy.
No, listen. I've heard you popping pills. You should not be doing it at your age. You should go see someone instead.
Dude, I'm pretty young. We
shouldn't be happening.
Freak, man.
That's what he's saying. He's saying that you're young. Be addicted to Viagra, Brett. You're such a goober, man. What is wrong with you? I can't take you anywhere.
I'm sorry, man. He Viagra, man. You know what I'm saying?
Anyways, Windsor, I apologize for him. He's learning. But tonight, obviously, part of the 6-man tag match with the rest of Team Perk Angle, not including myself, you had Preppy and Jay Jones on your side, which is a little bit of an odd duo to team with you, considering you're so used to it being Bill and whoever the third member may be, whether it be Lions, Tone, or whoever else may be on your side. How are you feeling coming off of a loss like that? Obviously, you didn't take the pin, and Jay Jones did, but another win for Jay Mamba. Where do you kind of sit with all of this now?
Well, I was disappointed. I was disappointed. No one likes to lose. You guys don't like to lose. No one does. But I tried to help out Jay to get his confidence back, and as we heard today, he's on his own. He wants to do it his way, so that's his own prerogative. I believe in B now. I did try to help him out, but end of the day, you can't help someone who doesn't want to be helped. So we'll leave it at that with that, and he can go on. And I wish him best of luck. And Jay has been picking up what Mamba has been picking up after to differentiate from him. But Mamba has been doing great things, and I don't know my next opponent. I don't know when it's going to be. G's scheduled, but he has a lot on his plate right now, and doesn't seem to want to talk to me or talk about me. So who knows what's happening next? I've got Christian Blake on Twitter keep talking about me and wanting a title shot, but the fact of the matter is, the person who can make these decisions is currently sat in a van. And what are we going to do about that? So we can't ever get any progress.
Do you think that's as ridiculous as we do, Windsor? I know, obviously, you and Kirk Angle haven't seen eye to eye on very many things. That's fair to say. But do you think what Swift is doing right now, and the way that he's acting right now, do you think this is reasonable? I mean,
I've known Swift a long time, but I don't. The stuff. The van is just comes up with someone who isn't right at the minute. He's not. It's just not right. Like, he should be here. Like, he's been away for some reason, and the whole show has been absolute chaos. I don't know how everyone said it, and it has been absolute. Some of the things that happened tonight I haven't seen ever before, and I've been here a long time, and I've watched people get chucked off of things.
We've seen people die.
Basically, people have been brought back to life nearly in this one, and nothing is compared to the shenanigans that have gone on tonight. It's been absolutely mental. I mean, who knows what will happen next week if Swift doesn't get out of the van or wherever he is. I mean, if he wants security, I can give him security. If he wants that, I can help him out. But, he needs to get in here. He needs to get in control, because no matter what beef he has with you, this is his show, and he needs to be in charge of it.
That's very fair. That's very fair. Now, I gotta circle back for a moment, because you did mention the Jay Jones thing, and I have one more question regarding that. And I don't want to beat on a dead horse, but JJ, he made it quite clear that he wasn't looking for help, and he said it in almost a very defiant and outwardly disrespectful kind of way. He said he's willing to do whatever it takes on his own to get his hands on Big Perk. He wants Jay Mamba, and did you feel disrespected of sorts? You went out of your way to try and help JJ tonight. You chose him as a partner. You chose to try and, stand up against us. And he went out of his way to be like, I don't need help because I'm going to do it myself. And then, added on to the list of horrible crimes that were committed tonight. Did you feel that he was, going too far with what he said and did tonight? Do you think that Jay's maybe gone a little bit astray?
The guy's gone through hell. You guys have put him through hell, and you know exactly what you're doing. And you guys have put him to this point. So
I would think he put himself through hell. My opinion.
That is true. This guy's
Big Perk put him through a cage.
Yeah, we didn't put him through hell.
You guys have just been basically just beating the guy down, physically and emotionally. And this reaction we got today is what you saw. So I'd be afraid though, because this is a guy who, from what it sounds like, has nothing left to lose, and that's a dangerous place to be. So I'd watch out. I mean, I know there's 4 of you, but I'd be watching my back if I've drove someone this way. You've got a bit to worry about.
We did say that we were going to talk to him next week. I hope that goes well. I would expect JJ to be the big bad. He's definitely not going to attack us. Unless he's...
guys, Kirk Angle.
We're just going to have a nice conversation.
Yeah, we're trying to be civilized about this,
We're good people. True.
So Windsor, and I guess to circle finally to the bigger questions of things right now. You have a title defense coming. Bill has a title defense coming. The both of you are under a lot of strenuous situations, a lot of high stress. And in your opinion, and I ask on behalf of both Warbeards because Bill's not here at the moment. Do you feel confident that you are going to walk in and out of Japan with both the TV and world title around your waist?
Like the chief. Okay, keep going.
Yeah, I feel confident. Well, to be honest, there's a difference between me and Bill because Bill knows who his opponent is. G's set to defend it, but we don't know when that is. So I don't know when that's going to happen. So we have to wait and see because I can't prepare unless I know what it is. Bill can prepare for a long time, and in that extent, I know Bill can take Tone. I've beaten Tone recently, and I'm sure Bill can do it as well. But in my instance, I don't have a clue who my opponent is. I don't know when defending it. I mean, I might even not be defending it at the pay-per-view. You know, like I said, the guy who knows all the answers is in the van. We need to get him out of the van and in the arena.
He won't be coming out anytime soon.
Well, Van Man is not around to provide those answers right now, but I appreciate you providing us with the best answers you can, Windsor. Okay, Brett. What do you...
Windsor. I got myself a fortune cookie. Want me to read your fortune? Hold up.
Technically, isn't it your fortune cookie if you're the one that's
Shut up. Shut up. All right, here's your fortune. So your fortune is there are no bad days. Some are just better than others. Could that be a sign?
That's your fortune. It's your fortune. You opened it.
What is this a sign for?
We need to do an intervention. I think for you guys. I think you need to get him off whatever he's on because maybe it's not right. Else.
Listen, this is all natural. Believe it or not, he's not on anything. He's just a specimen of a human being. I appreciate your time, Windsor, and I appreciate you tolerating Brett Curtis with us. And with that in mind, I guess, is there anybody else left to talk to, or are we moving on to the big match?
Can I introduce the last one? Can I introduce I have a sick line for this one. We gotta close the door in Windsor's face to open the window to our last guest, Tone White.
You talking about the baby?
No, it's not the baby, it's Tone. Where do we get the funds to get the baby on the show?
Let's go.
Okay, so Tone, NF Tone White, number 110 for the world title. The man challenging Bill Dern. Tonight you did something that I don't think anybody expected of you, and you went out there and you worked as a team with the champion and beat a cohesive unit, beat two guys who were on the same page in Eddie Reed and Carlos Corvo. Tone, you want to give us a little insight to that? Was this like a mind game, or are you looking out for the record? What happened to him?
So, when you... Why? You know what? I'm not doing it with him. Like I said, when you are in a position that I'm in, and you are actively going after something as big as the world title, you have to do what you have to do to maintain the integrity of the match. And what I did tonight was maintain the integrity of the match by making Bill Dern look the best he's ever looked.
Okay.
I maintained the integrity of the match by essentially doing all of the work. Because what I like to tell people, and what I said last week, is that if no one else is going to step up, I'm going to start taking things that belong to me. And that world championship belongs to me. So I'm going to take it. And tonight was a step in that direction. In fact, the last 3 or 4 weeks have been the step in the right direction. Won a triple threat match, pin Preppy, beat Don Frost on his goodbye match, beat Carlos Corvo and Eddie Reed tonight. This is the best I've felt in years. So tonight was interesting because I saw some flaws in Bill Dern's game. We're good. You know, it's a little.
I can fan yes. I can fan yes if you want.
I saw flaws in Bill Dern's game tonight.
You saw flaws in Bill Dern's
I saw flaws.
What are the flaws? What are the flaws? Tell us.
What flaws?
And it was made very apparent to me
not a good skin
that he's falling apart.
Falling apart. So, do you believe not only do you believe that you are going to be world champion, but do you believe that this match with Bill is something that you are going to just kind of breeze through? Do you think that this is, almost a given that you are going to walk out of Japan with a belt around your waist?
If you would have asked me a year and a half ago when I had my 175-day reign, I would have given you that answer. I would have said, yes, I'm going to go in there, destroy him, and leave with the championship. But
So you're not sure now.
I would be dumb at this point in time to say that I'm going to breeze through Bill Durden. It's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a very hard one. But I'm going to defeat him and take the championship. But by no means is it going to be easy. He is a fantastic talent. But I can pick
what
apart
you're
his
saying
game.
is it's going to be very hard to run through Builder.
Yes.
I just wanted to clarify.
So
Yeah.
I got a follow up question, Tone.
With an ass like
You said
that.
you feel like you are in the best shape, best mindset, best
lovely shape.
position that you have been in years. You said that you
I get
yourself
you in a
feel that you are at the top of
Like
your
an
game. You are
hourglass.
A1. You're a prime cut of beef right now.
Yes.
And do you have any advice or any insight as to what's gotten you here? Obviously, there's been a change. You are not the same, glorious looking Tone. You are not the same, dark hair, short hair. You're not the guy whose arm I broke at WrestleGate. You're a very different man.
I took one with Donda.
So with that in mind, like, what do you think has been the change that made you,
Donda.
this version of Tone, the best version of yourself?
So, I think the change, honestly, was seeing, and everyone likes to go to the state of COH or whatever, but seeing that I had to up my game because people like Team Perk Angle, and people like everyone else, all these newer talent are kind of stepping up. I had to step my game up. So I took some time to make sure I did that.
So you don't want
I
to
made sure that after that TV title reign, albeit very short, it made me realize that I needed to step up my game. So I spent some time and constantly spending time in the gym, making sure things are getting done correctly. And every time I enter a ring, I'm entering it like I'm going to end the person's life.
Now what?
And every match is their last. And that is how I've been operating since I lost the champion, the TV title to Windsor.
What did you say, Brett?
I said, so you get into the YNW Melly, murder on your mind?
I got murder on my mind.
Man, shut up!
Yes, hi.
I'm sorry, Tom.
Yeah, I'm gonna move away from Bill for just a second, if that's okay. Today we saw two employees of yours cut their neck, invade, you would say, attack Texas boys.
They beat the hell out of the Texas boys. Yeah, that's what happened. You can say it how it is. They beat the shit out of them. Yeah.
Keep those dirty Europeans out our show.
They said that you let them into the arena. Is that true?
100%.
Oh, thank you.
100%. I 100% let them into the building.
And I'll do it again.
Yeah, the crazy part is that I told Swift last Friday that I was letting them into the building. I told him. So he was made fully aware.
So a follow-up question on behalf of Team Perk Angle. Not that we're going to do it. We here at Team Perk Angle support Honorbound thoroughly, as you're partnered with our favorite company.
God, I love ammo.
Yeah, we love ammo.
Dude,
so
we do love
a question for you guys is: Do you at Honorbound, or you as the head honcho over there, worry for some sort of retaliation? Is this one of those situations where you're worried it's going to escalate, or do you think Van Man is just going to let this go?
I think he's going to talk to them to get them to attempt to do something, and I fully welcome them to attempt to come down to a show where 90% of the people on that roster don't give a fuck about them. Because my roster chooses violence all the fucking time. So they can come down and try to get some type of retaliation. I welcome it.
They can
It's
come get
probably
this
not.
nutsack on their chin.
Oh,
What?
Oh,
What?
It is Fred Durst Friday tomorrow. You know things are going to get a little bit
Yes,
wild.
sir.
Yes,
He
sir.
said, he said he's gonna get a new pair of goggles with his nuts. That's pretty cool.
In my opinion, if the Texas boys touch the Underground, it should be treated like Underground wrestling. I feel like they have the right to attack the Texas boys because, well, they're thinking about the Underground. They've been saying it for about 2 weeks now, 3 weeks now. Yeah, they're gonna go back to Underground for resurgence in Texas, hometown hero,
We
stuff
just
like
want to
that.
give them the homecoming they're asking for.
Man,
We just
Texas
we just want
fucking
to
sucks.
beat their asses.
Big old stupid Texas, man.
Texas is stupid.
So, like,
Texas
I think
sucks.
I'm very proud and happy that the roster doesn't have to listen to me. Like, I make a very kind of open door policy with how I do things with the show and kind of how everything operates. And I just said I'll leave the door open. We can take a tour. I didn't even have to tell them to do it. They wanted to come to Honor Bound because we're having a show. We're having a premium live event in Texas. They want to come and be a part of our premium live event. Well, they can get their ass kicked at our premium live event.
Carter Blackwell shows up.
Texas is gonna have a great pay per view. I agree.
Crazy.
Hey, can we have some tickets to the show?
Yes.
Okay.
If you get some tickets, listen. Us at
Especially
Team
for you,
Park
Brett.
Angle, we
I'll get
stay
you the best seats in the house. Don't you worry.
We stay balling on a budget, all right. We ain't trying to spend our money.
That
right
is
now.
true.
No.
I'm not paying to go to big old stupid Texas. I refuse to.
So Tone, with that question being asked and all the world title stuff being thrown around, you got anything else to say before we give this show a perky ending, if you will?
Yes, I do. I have plenty to say.
All right.
Okay.
Tomorrow night, Honor Bound, join us. Have a big show tomorrow night. Tomorrow night we have a fatal 4-way elimination match. Winner faces Hunter Quinn at Resurgence. We also have a submission match between Jack Hunter and Huey Blunt. We also have Matsuda Tanaka after the events of tonight. I made sure to ask. He will be wrestling tomorrow night. He's going to be facing a dynamic. And the best of 7 hits match 3 tomorrow. Mr. Kamen leads 2-0. If Tom Starr does not win this, it's pretty much a foregone conclusion that Rob Kamen is going to take the series in 4 matches. So, join us tomorrow night. We will also hear from Chris Aaron regarding his match with Soul at our premium live event. We will also hear from Ryan Swift regarding his match. At our premium
Is he going to
live
promo?
event.
Wait, hold on.
Friday.
Is he promo?
Van.
Is Van Man promoing from the van? Are we getting a van?
No, we did a location shoot. So we went to a location that he wanted to shoot this. So this
Yeah, I
promo.
agree. What a pretentious prick. Won't even show up to the show to cut a promo. We're willing to come and talk out our issues with Jay Jones, and he can't even go to the show he works for to cut a promo? God,
real
damn.
burly man.
But it's fine.
Man, he's out here talking about Team Park Angle being the bad guys, and he's here being like me, and then he won't even control his own show. Man.
Tony,
I want him
promise
to
no
be-
gas attacks.
I want him.
I want him to just like humble him, you know.
I want him to be at his best for his match against Will. So I'm willing to look past the location shoot for that.
I hope Will Steele whoops his ass.
Is that all?
But no, other than that, I don't really have anything else to promote.
right.
Resurgence, our premium live event, February 5th, 6 o'clock Eastern, twitch.tv/CodeLines. Also, the next few weeks, just keep an eye out. A lot of fun things happening on the booth.
Ladies and gentlemen, the mean fat ass machine. So white.
Hold on, Tyler, come back. Tyler, come back.
Wait. What?
Welcome back. Welcome back.
What?
Oh, pretty
Yes.
please.
Hi.
Oh my goodness, Mr. Double Cheeked Up. I have a fortune cookie for you.
Oh my! Where'd you get all these fortune cookies from, bro?
Man, I had.
They really got like fortune cookies backstage.
Oh man, this is a good one for you. There's no reference
Did you
to
order
beauty.
us food? Did you order? Crude's only drinking water now. Did you know that?
No.
I tried to get him to come eat
Alright.
chocolate milk with me. He said he's only going to drink water.
All right, but yeah, it says
What
there's
does
no
this
reference for
portion say?
beauty. So, you hear me? And there's no reference for beauty. It's talking about your thick, juicy, dump chuck of a booty cheek.
Humongous.
You know what? I'm gonna say it, and I don't care how you take this. I hope you lose next week.
Man, I'm kind of hungry.
What? What? That was rude.
Just one sniff.
All right. I guess with that, it's time we give the show a perky ending. You know, in honor of Team.
How do we? Okay, so how are we ending it? This
I don't know.
week?
Do we want to steal their catchphrase? Do we have a catchphrase? Do we have like a
my
catchphrase?
god.
We have a catchphrase. What do we say?
I don't know.
All right. Let's say.
Django, I actually have news. There has been a
Hey, big booty. What's up?
I don't know if you knew, but your tag team title reign is now officially at 202 days.
Oh, that's kind of crazy. 202 days.
Don't care if that's Swisher White, as we were saying.
No, that's our tag title reign. That's ours. 202 days. That's kind of
We got to figure out this ending, Jordan.
Well, you need to figure out.
You got another fortune cookie?
Do you have some fortune cookie?
You got another fortune cookie?
I do.
Sketch it off then.
Yeah. Why are you breathing so heavy for? Or is this fortune cookie like? Where the fortune cookie?
Yeah, that was spreading, man. Yeah, the street. Alright, let me go. Man, let's go fighting back, man. Hold on, give me a second.
This one's fighting back. While we wait for Brett to get the fortune cookie open so we can do our close. Thank you all for coming out to Hardmic tonight. We do appreciate you listening to this first annual edition of Hardmic. And Brett, you got the fortune cookie?
This was pretty deep. We are made to persist. That's how we find out who we are.
And we are Team Perk Angle. So thanks for coming out. Have a good night.
I'm popping vibes right now.